Hey everyone, it is Jo, and today is the video that I said I will compile a whole bunch of testimonials. Now these testimonials have all been compiled from real life experiences where people have posted what they've gone through with Healy and the results that they have found with Healy on different groups on the internet. So I've grabbed a few of these to talk through. I also have some testimonials of my own, and I'm also going to bring my 13-year-old son into the end of this video, and he's going to show you, he's going to be my little assistant today and demonstrate how we apply Healy, and we'll also show you how to run the Allergies app on Healy. So let's start with what Healy is and have a look at some of those testimonials now. So Healy is a wearable microcurrent device that has really been shown to support the relief of acute and chronic pain. It seems to be used more, the evidence base seems to be much more around vitality and wellness. So keeping you well, keeping you pure, keeping your body eliminating toxins and releasing toxins, and that process of oxidative stress, which we know is what essentially wears down our cells and contributes to aging and a bunch of stresses in the body. So Healy also has non-medical applications that can use individualized frequencies to help balance your mind and body and relieve that day-to-day stress. So when used in the context of wellness and health, it really holds a lot of weight. As we move into the area of treating ailments and conditions, Healy does offer some disclaimers. Healy does not suggest that it can cure anything, and that you should always consult your doctor. Now, I also, as a psychologist, a clinical psychologist, know that the medical model is flawed. There are problems with the medical model in that it compartmentalizes health conditions and it doesn't treat the body as the holistic and complex system that it is. So in consultation with medical advice and using your Healy for wellness and vitality and ongoing health, you will get best results. Now, having made that disclaimer, Healy is showing some fabulous results. So this is anecdotal evidence. This is not randomized controlled trials. This does not hold weight in the scientific field, but I am hoping over time that we will gather that evidence and Healy will be able to be a standalone treatment for a bunch of clinical, physical, psychological, and emotional conditions. Healy was developed over the last 15 years in Germany, and it has been an astonishing game changer in the area of performance, health, wellness, beauty, on all of these levels, these holistic levels of wellness. And through the science of quantum physics, the Healy can measure your individual frequency via a quantum sensor. And then what it does, it delivers back to you the customized and specific frequencies to realign your cellular, emotional, and or energetic centers back into a place of homeostasis or bioenergetic balance. So to put it more simply, what Healy does is it talks directly to your cellular energy and it can ask your cells what they need to heal and then deliver the exact frequencies your cells need or resonate with for optimal performance and healing. Okay, so this is the PDF that I have compiled from everybody's testimonials that have been published in Facebook groups or public forums of some description. So I haven't blocked out the names because these people have posted in public arenas, so I'm sure they're happy to put their names to their testimonials. So here we go. The first one has experienced help with emotional eating, something they've been working on for over 20 years. The next one, fibromyalgia. Now this is something we're seeing a lot of. Healy has been shown to demonstrate some really good results with fibromyalgia. And fibromyalgia, well, there's no test, there's no real biomarker for fibromyalgia. Your doctor relies solely on a group of symptoms to make a diagnosis. And in the American College of Rheumatology, guidelines for diagnosing fibromyalgia are essentially widespread pain throughout your body for at least 3 months. So just chronic pain for no particular reason, often resulting in a lot of tender points. And people that experience fibromyalgia you also feel a lot of exhaustion and tiredness. So here someone has experienced it for 7 years and has experienced good results with Healy. Frozen shoulder, could barely drive, do those activities of daily living, and now they're feeling a lot of benefit after seeing physios and other allied health people that didn't assist with results. A sore hip, down here we've got symptoms. Now I want to point out this is symptoms associated with stage 2-3 kidney disease, manic depression, chronic fatigue, autoimmune disease, hypothyroidism and obesity. Again, this is not a claim that Healy will cure you of these ailments, but it's helping relieve the symptoms. Down here, increase in mood, reduction in stress, plus completely gave up smoking within 3 days. Now, I have never smoked, but I do know that it is one of the most difficult and challenging addictions to give up. So that's a lovely testimonial too. Urinary tract infection. Now I will caution again, there is a place for the medical model, and bacterial infections often respond very well to antibiotics. You do not want to be using antibiotics chronically, but there are occasions where antibiotics are very helpful. And urinary tract infections can also be symptoms of other conditions, particularly with our older age populations, and in the context of dementia we might see this increase in delirium, and that can often be through a UTI. So be careful with some of these. Again, these are just people's personal experiences that I'm sharing here. Here we've got mental clarity, waking up without physical aches, and jaw and teeth clenching. So this is called bruxism, and people that are very anxious often do this, and often do it in their sleep. A lot of children also engage in this bruxism. So to find that sense of release and peace and comfort, contentment, can also help with some of these anxiety related symptoms. Now here I just want to quickly, whilst we've got this on the page, is mention the different packages. So the Healy Gold is 800 Australian dollars. So the Healy Gold is the basic package. You get all of the programs in the Gold, plus a program of your choice that comes from one of these higher models. In the Healy Holistic Health, $1,600, you get all of the Healy Gold plus additional packages. I will speak to the individual programs later, but as it goes up in price, it goes up in the amount of programs that you can access. So the Healy Holistic Health Plus, you get all of the Healy Gold, all of the Holistic Health, plus extra programs. And with the Healy Residence at 4,000 Australian dollars, you also get the Aura reading and the Healy Analyze app, which is the program that you run on your body, which will allow you to identify the frequencies that you need. And then as it provides those options for you, you can then go in and hook up the electrodes from one of the models and run those particular frequencies in real time. Going back into our testimonials, this is a great video. It is on my YouTube page if you haven't seen it. This is a PDF, so I can't play that for you, but it is on my channel, and it shows you the results, the effects on blood cells after just 1 hour of using the Healy programs. Here we have some great testimonials. I am not going to go through all of these individually. If you'd like a copy, send me an email. Happy to send you this PDF, which I am adding to all the time. But here you've got someone who's received help through panic attacks. So again, that anxiety, they scanned themselves and were told that they needed to run the Relax program, which makes sense if you've got anxiety. Down here, someone else using the Healy and using it for a state of depression and a bad headspace. So that clarity of mind, that positive feeling, and there's a positive thoughts program on Healy. Here we've got another person talking about how they were struggling pretty bad with their anxiety, and it also helped them with migraine. So they ran the cycle for pain, and the migraine went from a 5 or 6 out of 10, I would imagine, to a self-reported pain score of 2 within 15 minutes. They said when they were first introduced to the Healy, they were skeptical, about some of the remote sessions. They didn't understand it, but when they run the program, it works. And I think that is what I'm speaking to here, is that personal experience that you don't need science for. If something works for you, then that's your own experience, and that's very hard to argue with. Here, another person, headaches and migraines, and people put in their own photos on groups, which just adds a little bit more authenticity to a testimonial. This person had a recurring lump, which they had for almost 3 years. They'd been to doctors, naturopaths, had scans, ultrasounds, no ideas as to what was causing it. But after running a couple of frequency programs, the lump went a few weeks ago, and then the next lump took 4 weeks to come up instead of 2. So it didn't fix it, it helped. And I think that's an important point too. Sometimes it's supplementary treatment. It is not always a cure. It helps you in that space of wellness and peace and calmness, and restores that homeostasis, that energetic balance where health is going to occur more naturally and more rapidly. This is a great testimony. 18 years working as a paramedic ED nurse with symptoms of PTSD, another anxiety-related illness, self-diagnosed, always dealing with it, trying to manage it on their own, and no longer even have to manage their symptoms because the anxious thoughts, fears, and incessant worry doesn't even enter her head anymore. She's more calm, present, and happier. Relationships are better and not sweating the small stuff anymore. And that's what happens with Healy. When you raise your energetic vibration, it will match the frequencies of the more abundant frequencies of the universe. And that is where we get wellness, being tapping into, because you can't resonate with something at a lower frequency. You need to increase your frequency to attract that higher resonance. And that's where healing, where peace, where calmness, contentment, and amazing miracles actually occur. This person talked about their back. They put a picture there of what they went through and the results, and that they said they're using it for this. Healy has a skin program, so it helps really good with acne, with scars, connective tissue program. Here, this person says they can quietly say that they're obsessed with the product. Again, another bruxism, so jaw clenching, that tension in the jaw. If you don't know about TMJ, have a look at what that is. Can help with the symptoms of that too. Again, not a cure, but can help you with that recovery and with the pain and some of those residual or referred pains that TMJ might cause. Skin healing. Healy has a wound program, back pain. This one is amazing. Now, it's a PDF, so I can't play the video, but fortunate enough to hear this story firsthand. Remarkable testimony from a father whose teenage child had never been able to stand up without assistance. After using Healy, made huge progress, started to stand without aid. Now, I can't speak to the validity of these, but I don't see why people would post such things if that wasn't their own experience. Allergies, yes, great with allergies, skin conditions, lumps. And what is this one? Symptoms associated with that. Okay, that's another kidney symptom. Ross River fever, PMD, earaches. Going through these quickly now because I haven't got the time to read them all, but you can find these or you can request the copy for yourself. I am adding to these all the time. This person ran an immune system program for tonsils. Usually tonsils can be the result of viral or bacterial infections. Okay, you can see there are lots and lots and lots. Stress. Better health, feeling of wellness, ran 2 general pain programs that were 20 minutes each, one for bone and joint, one for muscle. Before I got there, I could not get up from sitting without lots of pain. After just those 2 sessions, pain reduced by 50%. This lovely lady here has a 23-year-old daughter, diagnosed at 2 and 10 months with ASD, that's autism spectrum disorder, and ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. been a hard road, but she's reporting that her daughter is now more calm and actually wanting and indicating that she wants to use the Healy, so she's clearly receiving some benefit from it. Severe anxiety, dizziness, pain, vestibular migraine. So this is another area that I'm interested in, that vestibular system where you get vertigo, which sometimes has no explanation. Vertigo is a symptom. It's not a disease. It's not an illness in itself. There's something else going on if you're experiencing vertigo. So I'm really interested in that area and how it's working. A couple of people have reported results. Sleep, absolutely. It helps with sleep. There's lots of people that have insomnia or sleep maintenance or sleep onset troubles, and they run one of the sleep programs or the deep relax program and they fall asleep using it. This one is circulation, not sunburn. Poor circulation after using the Healy, get some good results. This beautiful little girl here has highly sensitive personality, HSP, meaning she gets easily distressed, easily upset, and her confidence easily shattered. On this morning, they were off to school. Everything was upsetting her, crying. Mum decided to run the Healy on her, ran the mental balance acute frequency, and within minutes she had settled, much happier. And anyway, I think I'm going to stop there because the testimonials go on and people are adding to the testimonials daily. So I wanted to run some by you. I will continue to collect these for you and happy to distribute them. But now I think we'll close this and we will move to a demonstration of the Analyze app and the frequencies with my son. So hi, here I am with Jaxon. This is my 13-year-old son and he's going to be my assistant and we're going to demonstrate how the Analysis app works. So Jaxon's holding the Healy, he's got it there in his hand. I'm going to open the Advisor app. So this is the Healy Advisor Analyze app. And Jaxon is already in my client list. So I'm just going to hit this button, the Resonance Analysis, find Jaxon. And the focus here, so Jaxon's going to focus his intention with what do I have the greatest resonance with now. We're going to go into the database and select all Healy programs and start analyses. Jaxon's going to put his finger on the screen. And then the analysis is complete fairly quickly. And you can see there that his Healy programs are the Healy Gold cycle. So we can then go into actions and we can vibrate, which you don't need the electrodes for, but in this case, we are going to go back into resonance analyses. And this time, what we will do is we will pick, from the database, we will pick the Healy Gold programs. Where are they? There they are. So now we're going out of those Healy Gold programs, select which one Jaxon is resonating with most now. So we will go start analysis and we're just going to repeat that. We'll focus his attention on what he needs. The analysis is complete. And it tells us pure. So now we will close this. Again, you can vibrate if you want. And if you do go into the actions to vibrate, you can see here that there's a selection of times. So you can choose the different times that you want to run the vibration for, or you can close that app and go into the micro frequencies, which we will do. Okay, so now Jaxon has got the wristbands on, and what we did is we squirted his wrist. I used just the squirter and keep the skin wet. You also should be drinking some water and stay hydrated because water is a conductor and it's going to help with the micro current as we put on the little sensors onto his wrist. One on there, one on this wrist. And we want them tight but not too tight. Okay, and now on the app, we will go into the Healy app. We already have the device turned on. And remembering that the analyzer told us that Jaxon needed the pure program, which is a gold frequency. Well, that's an old one running. It sometimes does that. When you turn it on, it goes to the last program that was running. So we're just going to close out of that. And there you can see the gold program and pure, which is the very first one, a really good place to start. So you just press pure. It will prompt you what you need to do. So it will tell you to use the bracelet electrodes on both hands. Then you just press start. The program will then be transmitted from your phone into your device. Hold up the device. There's the device, and the device is something you can clip on your shirt. So you clip that on your shirt, or you can put it in your pocket. It's wearable, it's nice and light, and it doesn't get in the way too much. You'll see that there are some wires that run from the device to your hands, but you can still move your hands quite easily and do your work or play on the computer, play Fortnite while you're getting your program run. Alright, so it takes a little bit for the program to be transmitted, and every program is going to be a little bit different. So the device is going to analyze your body, work out what frequencies you need within that pure program, and start delivering them in real time. So the program has now started and it's on 15%. And often at 15%, you won't even feel it.
Yeah,
so Jaxon can't feel that now, so we're going to turn up the intensity and shock him. No, he can't hurt you. So we're going to turn it up.
Oh, stop.
You can feel that?
Yep.
So he's at 50%, you can see that. And what can you feel, Jaxon? What can you notice? Talk up.
Just a bit of tingling in my arm. It's nothing too bad.
So a bit of tingling is often what you feel. Sometimes if you haven't got enough conduction, and I recommend you use only water. Some people are saying to use creams. Creams have other substances in them, oils and things. Water is the best, and to be hydrated. So I recommend you also drink a few glasses of water, 1 or 2 glasses of water before you apply the Healy device, and stay hydrated all the time. That's really good for your cells and good health generally. But he's now running the Pure program, and it will show you in real time the frequencies that are being delivered. At the moment it's 519.4 Hertz, and he has 51 minutes of this program left. So we'll sit here for 51 minutes and wait for it to finish. Or not.
Yeah.
We'll pause it. So I'll run that program on Jaxon, and then what that should do is it's a bit of a detox program, a bit of a purification program. They recommend you use the gold programs first before you move into any of the other ones that are on the Holistic Health or the Holistic Health Plus. So how does it feel, Jaxon?
Can't really feel anything.
So we need to turn it up a little bit more?
No.
Some people like the strong sensation.
Oh, no.
Not Jaxon, no. He doesn't. Or you can turn it down. You want it to be comfortable. I actually run it on 100%, but some people prefer lower. Jaxon, in the middle, 50% for you?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Well, thank you for helping me, Jaxon. All right.
It's fine.
Okay, that's all for now. I will come back and give you a bit of a recap and say goodbye to you. Bye, Jaxon. So that's it for today. I hope that's been helpful. If you have any questions, my email is energymedicine777@gmail.com, and I'll help you if I can, or direct you into the right place if I can't answer your inquiries. Jaxon's gone off to play cricket with his friends, so I'm now running the rest of his program, which I will enjoy, and going to sit here and just meditate for a little while and enjoy the rest of my Sunday afternoon. I hope you do too. Have a happy, peace-filled day, and wherever you are, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now.